Hello world, I'm Mandy Mundo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For this video I will be unpacking my bag from our Iceland trip. So we were there for 5 nights and this is the first time I've packed for a winter trip, so it was a little bit difficult. If you saw the packing video, you probably noticed that my bag was very lumpy dumpy and it was very hard to zip up. After I made the video, I made some changes and was able to finagle and get it all zipped up. So one of the changes I made was this scarf that I ended up packing. It did fold down very, very small too, but I thought, you know what, I'm not going to need a scarf because I have gloves and a hat and I have like coats that zip up to my neck, so I'm not going to need a scarf, and I'm glad I unpacked it because I did not end up needing it. So that freed up some space in my bag. This is what I wore on the plane there and on the plane back, so my big pea coat, so obviously it wouldn't fit in there, and then I wore my pair of boots on the plane. So let's go through my small bag first. So everywhere I go, I usually bring back chocolate. So I brought back, let's see, 4 chocolate bars, traditional Icelandic chocolate, it says. I actually brought back 5, but I already ate one of them on the plane. So now I have 4 to give away to others. Have my passport, my headphones, which I didn't end up using, my portable charger, which I do end up using. And then on our last day, because our flight was so early in the morning, the hotel gave us like a little to-go breakfast, and this was in the to-go breakfast bag, this big corny bar that I didn't eat, but I'll eat at some point in my life. Chapstick, did end up using a lot. And then, what's this? Oh, so when you fly on airplanes, and if you have like an iPhone and you have the headphone jack that goes into the iPhone like a charger, you can't put that on the seatback entertainment on airplanes. So we didn't have like normal earphones, even though we had some at home, we didn't bring any. So Jeremy had to buy headphones from Iceland Air, and it was €3. So €3 for headphones we don't need, but now he will definitely take them with him on future flights. Okay, that's it in the front part. In this little like back hidden pocket, I had an extra mask, and then I also had just a coin pouch for Icelandic currency because they use the krona, the Icelandic krona. So it's kind of like Czech or yen, where it's like really large amount and you don't really know how much it is. So basically 150 krona is like €1. So if something was 5,000, it's like, oh my gosh, is that expensive? Is that cheap? I don't know. So I have extra money that I didn't end up spending, but I will probably go back to Iceland at some point in my life. So now I have some money. I think it's worth like 20 or 30 euro or something that I have left over. And then in the big pocket, I had I bought some early Christmas presents for people back home. So got a couple of those, a little Flamingos and booties. So I'll take those back with me when I go home for Christmas. And then I have my iPad, my book that I didn't even get halfway through, but it looks to be a good one. So I'll read it on my next trip, or I'll keep reading it until I finish it. And then, funny, I had a plastic bag in this bag that I didn't know that was in there, but it actually served very useful because when we went to the lagoons and we had to put our wet bathing suits in something, we could put it in this plastic bag. Because at the Blue Lagoon, they did have little plastic bags you could put your bathing suit in, but they were biodegradable, so it would like eat through that bag if you had a wet bathing suit in there for a long time. So you could bring your own plastic bag, or when we went to the Secret Lagoon, they had a little dryer machine for bathing suits. You know, you put it in for 10 seconds and it dries your bathing suit. I didn't see that at the Blue Lagoon, but that would be a very good thing to add at the Blue Lagoon, is one of those swimsuit dryer machines. So that was it for my little small bag. So I used this when we were in the town of like Reykjavik or walking around like a purse. So I'm glad I had it for those reasons. And then my big bag. So you can see it's not lumpy dumpy anymore. It looks very nice, so I've definitely learned some things since using this. So in the front pockets I had like my gloves, so I brought 2 pairs of gloves, a pair of black gloves and then a thicker pair of gray gloves. So the black gloves I used in the beginning of the trip, and then at the end of the trip it started to get colder, so I used the thicker gray gloves. So I'm glad that I had 2 pairs. And then I had my beanie cap that I put here in front because as soon as we got on the airplane to come back to Germany, I didn't need the gloves or the hat anymore. So they just put stuck real nicely here in the front pockets. Okay, in this bottom pocket, normally where I put shoes, I put like all the little extra stuff. So my deodorant and my comb, plastic bag, my toothbrush, makeup powder, and then these flip-flops that I brought for the purpose of the lagoon, but at the Blue Lagoon they give you flip-flops, and then at the Secret Lagoon you really don't need them because as soon as you come out of the locker room you go straight into the pool. It's like, 10 steps. So didn't need to pack these, but they were very small, so they didn't take up much space. But now you know, and now I know for next time, don't need to pack those for the lagoons. And then in this top pocket was where I kept my liquids, so they could be easily retrieved for security. So I had like my face wash that I already took out because it's in my gym bag. I had my toothpaste, my makeup stick, and then at the duty-free shop at the airport I got some little liquors. So I had more than this, but we taste tested them. So these were what was left over. So the Brennivín is the like the schnapps, kind of, like licorice-y, vodka-y alcohol. And then there was another Icelandic vodka and an Icelandic rum that I haven't tried yet. So now I have those to try for later. Oh, I have a business card for one of the restaurants that we went to. I like to keep those, just in case. All right, now let's go in the bag itself. So I learned that my packing cubes that I use to pack the bag, I think I just packed them too much, and that's why they were so lumpy and it was very hard to close my bag. So I probably didn't need as many packing cubes as I brought, because now when I put my dirty clothes just in my laundry bag and able to like smush them around this whole side, they took up this whole side and it was a lot smoother to pack. So I have these booties for when I wore dresses to dinner or went out to dinner, and then all my dirty clothes. So that fit all on this side. And then in the back sleeve here is where we keep like our folder with our COVID tests and everything like that. And then on this side, I had a second jacket. So this one's one of those puffy ones, but it can like fold and smush really nicely in the bag. So this is what I would wear. This and the yellow jacket, so I would just alternate, or depending on my outfit, depending on the activity we did, would dictate which jacket I wore. This dress I wore the last night, so that's why it's just kind of loosely hanging here. So I only wore it for a few hours, so it's still clean. Here's that packable day pack that I used if we were doing like more adventurous things. I probably didn't need it. I took it to the lagoon, like in case it got wet. I didn't want to take this bag to the lagoon, but I probably could have just done with one or the other. I didn't need to bring both of them, but Jeremy convinced me that I needed this one, so I brought this one. The GoPro case, the GoPro stick. These are those bar shampoo and conditioner that I still have yet to use because the hotels that we stay in come with shampoo and conditioner. So I will probably still save these for a trip where I'm not going to be in a hotel. So they will get used eventually. I got these in Positano. The extra packing cubes that had clean clothes in it and now are dirty clothes. And then this packing cube was like the stuff that I either didn't wear or I only wore for a little bit, so it's still clean. So let's see, a pair of socks I didn't wear, some underwear I didn't wear, stockings I didn't wear. This dress I wore to one dinner, but again, only a few hours, so not dirty. This blue top I didn't wear, didn't need to bring that. What was these, like leggings to wear under that dress, that cow print dress or leopard print dress. But I was really hot that day, so I didn't even need these leggings. This gray t-shirt, didn't wear, didn't need. These pants. Did I wear these pants? I don't know. I think if I did, I only wore them for a little bit. I'm not sure. So another pair of pants, but I'm glad I had those kinds of pants because we were doing just a lot of walking around or adventure stuff. So I only brought one pair of jeans, and I'm glad I did and brought the rest comfy pants, because comfy pants were the way to go based on what we were doing. And this was a third dress I brought that I didn't wear. So again, overpacked by a couple things. And then I brought back a flag. So a flag of Iceland. Yay. All right, that was my bag. So lessons learned, I'm still overpacking my clothes a bit, and then I need to figure out my day pack situation, my shoe situation, you know, not bring more stuff than I need. But I'm glad I was able to just rearrange things and still fit it in the bag nicely, even though it was a winter trip and I had a lot thicker clothing. So if you haven't checked them out already, you can look at my Iceland videos. I have a few different ones, so those are up already as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you for the next trip.